Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, and this is Feed the Beast Interactions. Today, we're gonna go back to our roost. That's a terrible pun. Anyway, what I have found, because I was poking around, I was looking at cakes, because I was curious about eating cakes. We got one, and I ate it a little bit on the ground. It kind of works in an interesting fashion, but not the way I hoped, right? Look how good that would be if I could eat that normally. But I saw something. There's a chicken that does that, and it doesn't seem like it has a way to do it. So I did a little research, and we have a way to make it. We can make actually quite a few of our little buddies here. There's a boop beep chicken. There's a Chickenoso, which is the cake one. There's a funny way chick, and a MrAmericanChick. The funny way, he has a creeper on his face, and he makes firework rockets, which will be really cool if we can get an elytra. Other than that, not sure if it has too many uses, but we definitely can't get what it needs right at this moment. But we might be able to make the other ones. So, alright. I got the stuff needed to make a cake. I thought I did. Where is it? What are we now lacking? We have milk. We probably need a chicken egg, maybe? Chicken egg? Cake. We're going to make sure that we have the ingredients we need to make this thing. There we go. I think it needed cream instead of milk. I'm so used to, well, this is a totally different recipe. So here we go. We have 2 cakes, and remember that the Void Hunter has interference and it can pick something up. So I have a normal chicken here, which I found wandering around, and press the release button if I can find it. The key bindings are so interesting. Release entity is on 0. There we go. Yoink. And now there's a chicken here. I'll have to go find another one for the other ones, but if I feed him a cake, ta-da! Chicken Nesto. And I think, just like all the other chickens, this guy should be able to transform into an item form, and then we should be able to breed him. That, at least, is my hope. Where'd you go? Chicken Nesto! Come back! Buddy! Oh, he wants to claim his dominance. Look at him. He's up there all glorious, but he's going to come down here. While I go find one, we're going to make sure that, you know, we get some more Chicken Nestos via the fantastic breeding system that is. And get some wheat. Thank you very much. Make sure we have enough seeds, as always. And I'm going to go get some more chickens. Oh, we definitely need some grass for one of them. Does it work with baby chickens? Oh, it's a little baby boop beep. Cool. But he definitely needs to grow up, and that's going to take a while. How long does that take? 11,000 seconds? Or 1,100 seconds? Yeah, same as this one. Can I bop you? No, you have to be an adult chicken. Okay. Well, you know, getting a little something to block him in isn't too tricky. Of course, we have to use green cobblestone, because it's the best. We'll make him a little spot right here, and he'll grow up and hopefully not suffocate in there. Meanwhile, we can just make some more chickens, and, you know, I'll look for some more, but this'll do if we can't find them. Hey, little chicken buddy, you gonna be my friend? Heck yeah, you're gonna be my friend. How about you? This is an easy way to carry them around. Ooh. Watch out for the fire. Fire's not good. I'm going to save you from the fire, and you're going to become my friend. Like, come on. Thank you. Oh, look at that. A village. I don't remember. I think someone mentioned that peace candles got taken out from the churches. Um, but you know, always worth looking into. I don't know why I grabbed that. We have a farm. Let's take a look. It might be interesting to test. Oh, I'm just going to break into this place. Might be really interesting to test whether we can pick up villagers with a sword. We have issues with our villagers at home, but that might have something to do with their names. Let's see. I have my griffin in here right now. So let's just place down the griffin like so. Hey, buddy. I got to give you a name. We're gonna do that soon. Okay, so maybe with villagers, because they think you're trying to trade with them, the sword trick doesn't work. Let me try another idea that doesn't involve right-clicking. Unfortunately, the sword is a no-go, but a reusable morb from our quest that we got might work. Heck yeah! What about a mob imprisonment tool? Shift. Oh, that's another right-clicking problem. Okay, well, a morb isn't that bad. We could always make the stuff for this. It's an option, but considering that villagers are pretty easy, it's not a big deal. I was just thinking about increasing our already massive emerald supply and maybe try and find a way to automate the creation of emeralds, because right now I'm just doing it manually and it's a big hassle. I love emeralds. They're green, they're beautiful. Cyclops. How could this problem have been prevented? I don't know if a Cyclops takes damage from this. If they don't, I'm just going to run like hell. But I feel like fighting a Cyclops could be really fun. Alright, he takes damage, but he also runs quite quickly. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Big Cyclops. Ah! Alright. F5, F1. I bet he breaks leaves, doesn't he? Oh, what if I can get him in the... Oh, he breaks all sorts of blocks. Oh, boy. Buddy. Please, just jump in the hole. Oh! My name is Nobody. Oh, that's an awesome reference. That is so cool. Legendary weapon inflicts weakness to all nearby hostiles. But don't you want to kill all nearby hostiles? Why would you... Does it do any damage? What's the idea here? I don't know. Anyway, we have 4 chickens. We saw a little... we tinkered with those villagers. Let's go back home. Home is nice. Home is where the heart is. And my chickens. Hi, chickens. Though these little baby ones, they're probably gonna have a rough time soon. Just a hunch. Let's put away some stuff. We don't need that stuff. We definitely need a banner. So the next chicken we're gonna take a look at. We're gonna place down this guy, and we're gonna put a black banner on him. Now he's a Mr. America Chick. And chick. Are you a mister or are you a chick? I can't quite follow what you're trying to put down. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Doesn't have to get overly complicated. Boop Beep is almost grown up. Go back. Stay, please. Hey, can you figure out your stuff in there? All right, whatever. If he doesn't grow the proper way, then we'll just have to invite him to grow up via making a different one. Sweet. So we have a Mr. American. What were the other ones, right? We have the Boop Beep, we have Chicken-Nesto, and we have Mr. America. The one we can't get is Funway. The issue with Funway is we need a TNT. And This is close to what we could do, but I would need to make toluene, whatever the heck that stuff is, and distillery, steam cracked fuel, steam cracked heavy, wood tar. We could do it with some heavy fuel in a distillery. That's an option to make some toluene, whatever the heck that is. I'll think about that. That's definitely an option that I'm considering exploring. The Mr. America one is really interesting because this gives black banners, and they have a burn time on them. So they can smelt stuff as if they're wood. And chickens, once they get pretty grown up, one roost produces quite a lot. So I'm kind of thinking, what if we make another boiler, and that boiler, yes, Chicken Nesto, thank you. And the next one is Mr. America. What if we make a boiler that's powered by banners? Could that be a thing? Could that be cool? Did a new friend of mine suggest that? Hi, Brim. How's it going? Yeah, you know, it's worth looking into. I think that'll be a good time. The very nice thing about these chickens is it's a lot easier to make a second one of it. Now, to breeding! Haha! Yeah, everyone's favorite thing, which they probably get sick of watching me do, but I enjoy nonetheless. Alright, I just put away our villager, and I collected the proceeds from our system. Definitely have to automate that soon. And now that we have chickens going, I want to share something with you guys that I probably should have done a long time ago. There's a really nice, easy quest for crying obsidian, which I completely didn't notice. Whoops, sorry guys. 1 obsidian and 4 lapis makes crying obsidian. Another way to get this, much easier, early game, is water, clay, bucket, alchemy array. I just have lapis. I don't really want to do the alchemy array thing and get a clay bucket. The other one that I want to get is, I think, I need another of these crying obsidians. We can make with it a advanced crying obsidian, and I believe there's an item form of it as well with sticks, right? So we just come on over here, grab some lapis, 1, 2, 3, 4, because for me this is easier now than the other thing. It comes up to me. Here we go. Crying obsidian, thank you very much. And with some sticks, it should be pretty easy to get that item. All we have to do, reach into our good old EMC table to get one of the few items we can get, and crying obsidian item. This thing, I can just right click and now this is my spawn point. Nifty. You know, it is interesting. I do appreciate it, but there's another feature that probably just gave us a quest reward too. Here we go. Diamond hippogriff armor. You know, it was close to the hippogriff. Why didn't I notice this before? I still don't want to give him an actual piece of art, a chest, because I just think that looks weird. But one thing we can do is place down this advanced crying obsidian, like so, and then we're going to hit him with this left click, but it doesn't hurt him because he's a good hippogriff, good of a hippogriff. And as that says, I can right click on an advanced obsidian, and now whenever this guy, if he had an unfortunate accident, I could just save him. He will just respawn right here. We can even test this with a chicken. Let us find a chicken that we can do this experiment with. Here's a smart one. Let's bring him on up here. And this is kind of, in a way, a pretty easy way. Once we get some splash potions, we could get a spirit really easily too. Because watch this. Poke, right click, and that might have taken it away from the hippogriff. I don't know. And if I void hunter him, he just spawns over here. you know, and it says has died and it respawned. Has died and it respawned. This is now an immortal chicken. The only issue is that, well, he's down there. But I'm gonna make sure that he's definitely done, and then we'll try slapping the chicken again and see if that works. So this is now definitely going to save the hippogriff, and let's test if we can have multiple things be saved by that one piece. Okay, we can't, right? That's why we test. Testing's important. That was no longer an immortal, because that guy is bound to that particular crying obsidian. I don't know if we can make more, so that we have more immortal animals, but to be honest, hippogriff right now is going to do us just fine. We might do more testing in the future to figure out if we can save more animals, but this is the only one I want right now, so it's gonna do. It's gonna do real good. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I love this hippogriff. He's fantastic. A pretty nifty trick is to store him in the sword, but I don't know what that does to the crying obsidian. More testing in between episodes. In between episodes, I did also keep letting this blaze data module run. Not like 24/7. I had to turn off Minecraft. But if I go to the deep learner guy, this fella, and open it up and place in this blaze dude, you can see it now requires 10.8 to reach self-aware. It's now a superior. I don't know if it was superior before, but it has a 10.8, and I find that quite strange. The only conclusion I have is that when it's in the simulation, it is leveling these up slightly, and maybe we can give that a test. So this is at 10.8 to go. If we reach up here and we place in this fellow, it might upgrade very slightly. It says iterations 130. Data per kill, data collected. So I'm thinking the data will go up and it will upgrade him very slightly. So it just went up a tiny bit. Let's see what happens again momentarily, because it's all about testing, everyone. It's all about the testing. Speed that up. Right? Now his data is at 708, and now his data momentarily should be at 709. Boom! So yes, whenever you let this run, it will upgrade it on its own, making it into a better and better module. Sweet! That is awesome. I'm starting to conclude that we definitely need more EBFs, electric blast furnaces, and probably just scale it this way. The only issue is, the more I go towards this direction, you can see it on the mini-map, we're starting to come into other areas. So this is my cow farm. I had to put a muffler on it. Mufflers from Extra Utilities are amazing. And actually it's kind of convenient, because that way I'm more inclined to check on my villagers and more inclined to check on my cows. Cows are fantastic. I wonder, in deep learning, we probably have... What else do we have? We have witches. We don't have neutral mobs, so I can't do this with cows, but that'd be kind of cool. It feels super overpowered already, so maybe that would be a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, 715, so a whole bunch more iterations, and this will level up all on its own. I love that. That is so cool. What do we need for an Enderman? Just an Ender Pearl? That's not so bad. Yeah, that should be fine. It does require 512, which is, as we know, it might be a little bit much for our system. It was struggling to run the Wither Skeleton with just 2 of these steam turbines. They are advanced, and other things are running. I think this guy is running automatically now, so that we're getting polyethylene using the plastic chicken. Plastic chicken is my boy. We're gonna start using this polyethylene for all sorts of things, right? In the assembler, specifically, we can start making transistors, diodes. I think that's a whole lot more efficient way to make these, because, well, I guess that's a tiny pile and that's a small pile, which means it's not super efficient. I don't know why we would want more diodes, because it just makes these good circuits. We have a much better way of making them. But we can make like SMD diodes, and then with more polyethylene, there's a whole lot of things which just became available to us. And possibly we might be able to make these integrated circuits without making these really at least in my opinion, expensive capacitors. Yeah, they require polyethylene sheets and aluminum foil, but if you look here, all of these things, you get 24 in a recipe, right? These SMD stuff, 16, 32. It's possibly just a really good alternative to making some fantastic stuff. All these alternate recipes are super cool to look into, and that might be how we break into the HV age, because the processing assembly also can use them, I think, right? We do need some small coils, which is just a ton of copper, but you know, it's not that far from us having this. You know, sulfuric stuff, copper coil, and we have plastic circuit boards, and then we just have to get some RAM, and we're pretty much getting in to HV very soon. However, that is probably going to have to be in a future episode. This was sort of just a fun little tips and tricks episode where we learned about some secret chickens, shh, don't tell anyone, and how to save your hippogriff. I wonder if that could be a movie, you know, instead of How to Train Your Dragon, How to Save Your Hippogriff. What could possibly go wrong? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we also killed a Cyclops. That was fun. I don't know what to expect from that eye. I don't even know where I put it. We'll definitely find it and we'll tinker around with it more. But for this episode, take it easy. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do I have to put you in the pink room? Oh, look at the beautiful pink room. Ha 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 ha.